Alright, so none of y'all tell Santa I bought the DLC before Christmas, okay? Okay. Hi guys, welcome to the stream. We're back at it again with some more Final Fantasy 16. It looks like tonight the internet is working fine. Thank God. I was a little anxious about that. First and foremost, I want to apologize for my behavior. Last night, I was just frustrated with the internet acting up and it was just going a little crazy, so sorry about my behavior last night. I think it really was just the weather that was acting up. That kind of maybe the OBS on the bit rate kept going slow. That would be unstable and it would be hard for people to view it. So that's why I kind of got frustrated and decided to postpone it to tomorrow afternoon. So, sorry again for my behavior last night. That was not okay. I was frustrated, but we're here now. My name is BethAnime19. You guys can call me Beth or Beth, and it doesn't matter. My pronouns are she, her. I'm an aspiring voice actress, cosplayer, gamer, Twitch affiliate, streamer. And yeah, we're gonna play some more Final Fantasy 16, and I bought the expansion pass, but technically this is just for the stream/work. So, like I said, none of y'all tell Santa about this, okay? Shh, don't tell him. Shh, don't tell Santa. But, yeah, no, it was like last year I wanted to play Crisis Core when it came out, because my dream was to stream games on launch day, but they're like, Santa was like, ho, 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 don't be buying stuff for yourself, even if it's for your streams before Christmas, so, here we are. Just don't tell Santa on me. Don't tell Santa on me I bought something before Christmas. Shh, shh, don't tell him. Shh. Hi, Sarah. Shh, don't tell him, okay? Let's sit back, relax, enjoy the stream, and let's hope I'm better now after last night's failed attempted stream! Let's play this game already. Tell Santa what? Don't tell Santa I bought DLC stuff before Christmas. Just don't tell him. Don't tell him. And we'll be okay. Also, I'm just being silly, you know. I'm just joking. Thank you. Yeah, Echoes of the Fallen! To access, you must have unlocked the origin and the world map, as well as completed the quest where there's a will priceless. Bonus items will be available for redemption or reaching the megas. Okay. So that means I've got to do some side quests. Oh, sweet. I've got some... Do I have that? I think I do. I'm going on vacation tomorrow, so I don't know how long I'll be able to stay. Oh, no worries, Sarah. Thank you for at least stopping by, and hope you have a good vacation.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi. What will happen to
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with it?
Clive?
I'm not leaving now, I'm just letting you know. Oh, no, I got you. No, I got you, Sarah.
Don't tell me. They're all right. But it's a long story. You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be... sitting under a pile of rubble, I know. But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins. most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items we gave to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
Did you also... Yes! I heard Tatum's gonna be Sid in Rebirth. I am hella excited. I think we're just gonna do some side quests just so...
Oh, bother. Whatever.
About what?
I've two choices.
I'm just gonna skip them just so...
Of course not. What can I do to help?
Giant Michael Tatum is
aren't you
gonna
a
be
dear?
Sid!
You see, I've paid for 2 bolts of cloth from the drapers in Northreach. Blue, but they don't deliver. Not to places that aren't on the map anyway, so I'll need someone to take this receipt and collect them.
And you'd have this someone be me.
I would. And don't let them fob you off with anything less than what I paid for. 1 bolt of blue and 1 of...
Let's just do some of the...
They said they'd give us new clothes.
Okay, put them abroad. Visit the Draper. I also just realized I should have shown Yuri your Twitch notifications. I should have shown Yuri your Twitch notifications for your Spider-Man 2 streams. He would have gotten sick kick out. I know! It's no worries on that, Sarah, but I remembered you tweeted me, you tagged me on both Twitter and Instagram about my Spider-Man 2 streams, and you tagged Yuri. I appreciate that, but I still wish she could have liked it, but that's totally okay. He was probably busy, but it's like...
Why?
Let's hope the Draper has Hortense's cloth.
Might I interest you in some swans
Yeah,
down?
his line was long,
Perhaps
but I
some
wish
seersucker.
I still wish
Or
I should have
herringbone.
sent some to him.
Just a
Don't
minute.
worry about it, Sarah.
2 bolts. Already paid for in full.
Apologies, my lord, but your items aren't here. They were due to arrive on a caravan from Bucklad, but there's been little traffic on the road these past few days. My mother thinks it might be bandits, but she always thinks it's bandits.
Oh,
According
It
to the
usually
judgment
is.
of the Oratrice Mécanique
So I
d'Analyse
assume the
Cardinale,
caravan
we
will be
now
coming from
turn
the
to
south.
Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale. The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale.
I love it when you guys redeem those. But it's so low that I have to turn off the game audio. I know! I love that meme too. It's so funny. Where are you, Ambrosia? There you are. Come on, Torgal. It would have been funny to see Torgal on a chocobo. Chocobo! Yeah! The chocobos are our friends.
That damn bird's a menace.
How dare you!
Who's gonna buy my wares now? State your animals left them in.
But they hardly damage us all.
Harry
there something
McIntyre, is
wrong?
that you?
If you're a bandit come to steal my stuff, you're going to be sorely disappointed. And all thanks to this fool.
That dude, that
But
sounded like
it
Harry.
was you who stepped into my path.
Only after that featherbrain trampled me. I demand recompense, be it in coin or the items you carry. Refuse, and I shall report you to the garrison and see you hanged.
These goods are expected in Northreach. I mean, they're not mine to give away.
You wouldn't happen to be on your way from Bocklad, would you?
I am, but did someone from the market send you? Please, you have to help me. I can pay whatever you ask.
So the fool has protection. And coin, too. Sorry, friend, but we'll be the ones taking it. Oi! Killer! It's time to collect!
I think that's Harry's because he did announce he voices a few NPCs in this game, and
we'd have already collected.
I was like, I hear
if you
Noah,
hadn't
but like a
insisted
really
we
weird,
put
like
on this
high-pitched
little
Cockney
act.
accent.
Bandits!
As I told one of your customers, it usually is. Let's get this over with.
I'll deal with the bird lover. You take the handsome one, killer.
Stop calling me that. Nice try.
Eat my sword.
All right. You made your point. Killer my ass.
Did he hurt you?
No, thankfully. He seemed intent on letting the bandit do his dirty work for him, and he would have succeeded
Also,
had the
Sarah,
great Ender not sent
You're
you.
probably gonna be
My shipment is safe,
asleep
and my
watching it,
livelihood
but
with it. You must allow me to reward
I'm
you.
not ready for
We can
tonight's
speak of that once you're safe in
episode of
Northreach.
Demon Slayer
I'll
Mugen
accompany
Train
you there.
arc. If you know what comes up, Sarah. The thing. The thing happens.
So, you and my mother were right. It is always bandits.
And were it not for the kindness of our free sword here,
Yeah,
you'd
I'm
be
gonna be
buying your order
Dreamland, but I
back
know-
from them
yeah.
at twice the price. Now,
I'm going
if you
to
don't mind, I have a
squeeze
pressing
the
appointment
life
at the
out of
Vale
my
before my return
Rengoku
to Bocklad.
plushie so bad, and
Oh, I almost forgot. I suppose you'll be wanting your linen. You'll be happy to know both bolts arrived safely along with the rest of the delivery. I've also added a few extra lengths of our finest fabrics to the bundle. Free of charge.
free.
Are you sure?
My mother would insist. It's the least we can do for the man who saved our shipment.
How's that done then? Now it's back to Hortense with her clock.
Clive, sorry again for sending you all that way. But you did get my order, didn't you?
Don't worry. I have it. I believe this will more than satisfy your needs.
I think we're just gonna start off the night with just the side quests, except the one
Let's
I'm
see here.
stuck on.
One bolt of red, one bolt of blue. What's this? I don't recall ordering any silk or velvet or... Is this gold work? Krieger's ghost. If that devilet of a draper expects me to pay for these...
You needn't worry on that score, Hortense. They were a gift. For services rendered. I can always return them if you like.
Oh, no. Oh, there's no need to be hasty now, Clive. I'm sure I can put all three to good use. Speaking of which one's...
Lush red velvet.
This one?
I've a mind to give a piece to Jill. Did you know she's quite the little seamstress?
Jill's a seamstress?
I know needlecraft was amongst her lessons at the castle.
Her lessons? Oh, that's right.
Not quite together, but when my father put down the uprising in the Northern Territories, Jill was taken as a ward to ensure that her father, the Silvermane...
She's an honest-to-goodness princess then, isn't she? I could tell, you know. Some people just have that air about them. I'd offered to sew her something that might better suit her station, but she'd most likely turn me down, as she always does.
Oh, right, bro.
Tell me not to waste the fabric when it's better used on the children.
Okay, if I can message you
Don't
something.
take it the
Yeah,
wrong
sure.
way.
Go ahead.
She certainly seems to be attached to the last outfit you made her.
Oh.
Go ahead, Sarah.
Sometimes I think she never takes it off.
Or perhaps she'll make something for herself with your gift. Either way, I'm sure she won't turn it down.
We'll see, I suppose.
Oh, fuck.
Lady Hortense said she'd give us our dresses soon. Said they'd be made of linen.
Not sackcloth. I've never had a dress made of linen.
Cole said it was an army of Akashic. What will happen to
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with it?
See, this is a quest I'm stuck on. Dusmare. Dusmare, okay. While passing along the trail of the wasp, the Norbert of our order was met with a sudden blast of wind. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for. Okay. Sire, Norvent, Westgate, Sunbreak. Okay.
The Imperial Army must have tired of their pets. But if they won't feed them...
Fuck. got worried for a sec you didn't see Torgal?
He's right there. It's okay, he's right there.
Is that the... No. That's where I'm supposed to find the damn griffin. Double check.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi. What will happen?
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with a cat?
That does mare. Sire Norver Westgate Norvent Westgate Sembrique. Sandbreak. Sandbreak. No! Clive, you dummy! You're not a waste of my time. I'm looking for a griffin! I still get experience points even though I run away? What the hell? Okay, you know what? Next best thing. Google. I don't want to spend most of my time just trying to find the thing on my own. So let's find this bird. Because if I gotta do all these side quests just so I know. Blah da 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 do 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 do. And it might cause the KBPS to go down a little. So be when in doubt, consult Google. That is true. Okay. I found it!
Good day to you.
Mum, why is the sun still hiding?
So I was going somewhat the right way, just not the right way. Let me raid on Ambrosia! Yippee!
Fly, Ambrosia.
Fly Ambrosia, where we will go to freedom! Out of my way, you're not worth my time! Bye-bye!
These don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
There you are, you son of a bitch! It's go time!
We'll have to wait.
Ogle, look sharp.
Something there, boy.
It's a man!
Could that be our man?
Are you alright, sir?
Are you all right?
Dare say I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She send you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but... well, actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
Interesting.
Sure?
Well, you did save my life. And thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do. Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some greaves to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Will do. And thank you. Hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
And with a bit of luck. How'd it go, Clive? Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this. Along with his regards.
Here you are, sir.
You're joking.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather-working community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble.
Should have kept my moaning to myself. Still, I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right up.
That was the idea. Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a Cursebreaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough nattering. I've got work to be getting on with.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. I wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old... Right, now that's sorted.
It's gonna be
I've got
skimming
duties
for
to attend to.
dialogue
Thanks, Clive.
for side quests.
You've given me my mate back.
Alright, another one down. You do need to do a lot of endgame quests to get the DLC. Yeah! Drake Slayer gear recipes unlocked. Ooh! You needed... Yeah!
Yep. What do you want?
That one.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Hi, Francis.
That it?
What am I looking at again? Hi, but shut up! That is not my name! You know it well! Insert angry cat gif. That's me! Blah, blah, blah. Sure.
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just
So
in
I
case.
haven't been keeping up. What part of the game are you in? That's a good question. I'm kind of blanking now on like the search mids dungeon. That's what I'm at in the game. I think I was at the part where Clive goes up against Barnabas and Jill didn't make it back.
Blackthorn.
Yeah,
have a
sometime
moment?
after Prince Dion defeated
Not really,
it.
no.
Yeah, Joshua. Yeah, that's where
This
I'm at.
won't take long. I just wanted to
So I'm like
ask how you're getting
7
on.
hours left in the game left,
August
but
was worried about you. That you might still be doubting your craft. Even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on you? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, he's got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
yeah, there's a chance you
And that
can't
was
hit DLC tonight, but you need to focus on the main
sword.
story exclusively.
An
Yeah,
odd-looking
that's
thing
kind of
with a
just my plan, you
single
know,
edged
just
blade.
focus on the main
The metal
story
itself
for
wasn't
now
anything
and
to
get
write
to
home
DLC
about,
when I
fuck
can.
me. The edge on it. You could slice a man
But
clean in two with
I
a
already
weapon
read
like that, and
that
he'd be
you gotta
halfway
do
home
this quest
before
and
he
this
even
quest
realised he'd been cut.
before encountering
So that's what's
DLC, so
troubling
I'm
you.
like,
Nah,
well, fuck, I'm gonna
They're
have
not
to do
troubling me exactly.
all the DLC,
More
not the DLC, all the
distracting.
side quests, just so I
Can't
know
stop thinking, how do you get an edge
what
that
to
sharp?
do. You gotta do
It's
6
driving
quests.
me mad.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you knew how to
By
do
the way,
it,
Beth, did you
we could
enjoy
arm the curse
the
breakers with
back-to-back?
even better blades.
Oh yes.
That's about
yes,
the size
Grace,
of it,
I
yeah.
did.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm like between
Sure, it's
Francis and
soft touch,
Grace.
you know that.
I'm like both
But I
mods.
can't
I'm
say
trying
I'm
to
not
read
grateful for
through
it.
which one, and I got the
Good
names
luck, eh?
mixed up.
Thank you.
But yeah, I enjoyed the back-to-back of
Let's see what Karen knows
Suda's
about this
roles,
sword.
Grace, and I love that. I only found them out through Reddit.
If it's
Reddit.
knowledge you seek, we've tomes aplenty to guide.
You're looking well, Karen.
What you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not.
Yes, I
likely
know
to
this
go
game is
nicking
great.
off
This
me,
game
are you
is
now?
great. Game of the year.
Fine.
Yeah, exactly.
If you stop
This is
mooning
my
at me
game of
like
the year
that.
next to Spider-Man
Lord
2 and
Ignac's the man you
Zelda.
want. Dalmatian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which
At
is why
least
he's
this
one of my
game
favourite
won
clients.
best score in music, and I
Reckon
will
he'll still
take
be
it.
at the inn in Dallamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh. And he's a touch eccentric. If you take
Also,
my
Francis,
meaning.
did you ever see
I
the
appreciate the
picture
warning.
that Erica Lindbeck, the VA for Futaba, did a picture with Ben, and it was all over Twitter?
He's a surly soaker. Who cares less for him?
Sid, I know that when we came to the hideaway, we chose to let go of our past in order that we might focus on our future.
We did?
Nonetheless, I was wondering if... Well,
Where's my agua?
I know you are from Rosaria, and I'm in need of someone with intimate knowledge of those lands.
Dog right behind the...
Apparently, the duchy is home to
Dog
all
is on
manner
the
of
couch.
curative herbs found nowhere else in the realm.
Trying to, like...
Among them is a flower called a morganbeard that increases the potency of
Look at
lesser
his
medicines.
dog right there,
I
right
can't
behind
say
me.
that
Look
I've
at
had
that
much
dog
practice
right there.
healing. My youth was spent in the
You
Bailey.
just chilling.
A shame. You see, the hideaway relies heavily upon medicines
Him
procured from
chilling.
afar. And when those shipments are late,
Yuki's just chilling.
it's our sick who suffer. If we could find this flower and learn to grow it here, we might save many lives. However, as you are well aware, Imperial occupation has rendered the roads unsafe for those like me, untrained in the military arts. Now, I'm not asking the busiest man in the hideaway to drop everything and make the journey for me, but if you happen to be in the duchy on other business...
Alright.
Tell me of these Morganbeards, then.
But of course, if my old tomes are to be believed, the flowers are bright yellow and as large as goblins' eyes. Oh, and they grow in the marshes of Sorrowwise. If I am to propagate them here in the backyard, I will require several samples, preferably of blooms which have already gone to seed. And before I forget, I do seem to recall learning in the course of my research that their odor has the tendency to attract unsavory creatures. Nothing you cannot handle, though, I'm sure.
Sid, heard you were in Canva fetching young Med.
What do you reckon we should do? I say we should just tell Michelle.
Do you think this ship will ever sail?
We've had no word from Canva for days.
Here, Sid. Reckon you...
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit, it is. Bunging a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities, which is why
Yeah, I
I've
think
been
tonight
looking for
we're just gonna
something
do
to
just some of
filter
the
the
quests,
liquid
the
we'll be
side
cooking
quests
off.
tonight.
And that's where I was hoping.
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicine.
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king.
I take it that's where I come in.
If I saw a billet on the hunt board for one, just it would have gone myself, but...
Oh, boy.
Fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte.
All right.
Thank you kindly. And good hunting, eh?
Okay.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, then...
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling? The Kashik in the valleys are full of ether.
How indeed. My men and I lost an entire day avoiding a flood.
Moogle! Alright. Here we are. The Croc. Sandbreak. Okay. Let's see. hell is it? Well, let's do some other stuff.
I'm all for making this town a welcoming place, but
Just because the heavens have gone to wreck and ruin, it don't mean
I've got greens of all shapes and sizes. Let's get this stuff.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
Fly, Ambrosia! Oh, that's right, you can't walk on the water.
The marshes near the Abbey are certainly damp. Let's see if they're damp enough for Morganbeards. The size of a goblin's eye. Not this goblin. Certainly wasn't wrong about them being attracted to the flower, Nice try. Too slow. Bright yellow. These are our Morganbeards, all right. Well, I've gone to this much trouble. There's something familiar about this scent. It reminds me of home.
Home?
Hopefully this will be enough.
He's a surly soaker.
It is rare that we see you so often in the backyard, Sid.
Here's your Morganbeard!
I found your flowers.
Yes. Did you have any trouble locating them?
No.
Finding them was the easy part, but it's odd. They remind... I don't remember these flowers specifically, but we must... If the petals are meant to improve the effectiveness of medicine, it's possible that the core physicers grew them for the tinctures and treatments they made my brother.
If the ducal healers were convinced of their properties, that is all the more reason to begin grow. Allow me to use some of the flowers you brought me to make something that might aid you on your travels. I need only a moment to extract the...
Just give me the medicine, sir.
And here we are. A phial of... A single drop added to any one of your restoratives will increase its potency.
Oh.
At least I hope it.
Handy. Handy dandy. Interesting. Given to the file Morgan. Cool. Yay.
Won't be long now, Martel. They'll try your apples soon enough.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
Lubo did well to bring Conrad with.
Let's see.
My reputation will be ruined. Ruined!
Ruined, he
Calm
says.
yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Pardon the intrusion!
I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
Dear Beth, do fucking side quests! They'll help you.
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
Oh, no.
Don't just
That's
focus
just
on the
how his lordship
story.
is.
Focus on the
Though the
side
morning's
stuff.
events have left him
Especially
somewhat
with DLC
fractious.
shit. They'll
He's
help
been
you.
dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made
Dorcas
away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen.
It's okay. I'm planning on streaming.
I suppose a
planning on
certain
doing
blade was
some
among
more
the stolen
FF16
items.
streams
A single-edged
next week, at
sword.
least before Christmas.
It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
So I was like, maybe tonight
you
we'll just
Lady
do the
Karen.
side quest stuff and then pick up on the
Yes,
story
I'm
next
afraid it
week
was.
because I want to.
Then I'll retrieve Lord
One,
Ignac's
that's how we
luggage.
gotta get the DLC stuff.
But I have
Two,
one
it
condition.
wouldn't hurt to
You have but to state
get
it.
Clive a little
You are
stronger.
welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
And
I want an audience with Lord Ignac.
yeah,
A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamel is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
If all of us continue to work together in defending
wait,
Dalamel, I foresee good things for this town.
is that the voice actor for Xeon? From Xenoblade 3? Because that sounded like him. Hang on. Let me Google real quick. I'm looking this up. It just, that sounded like Xeon. What the fuck? Neil Newborn is Xeon? Who was in Baldur's Gate 3? Who also won Best Performance? What the fuck? And he did do additional voices! What the heck? Oh my god! Oh, I gotta send this to my friend. Holy shit, I did not know that. I also know he was in RE8. Neil Newborn.
Leading us. I'd say he has the makings of a minister.
Oh. Oh my god.
You fought very bravely.
Fucking Neil Newborn was Xeon?
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
At least I did this side quest. I did not know Neil Newborn. It totally slipped my mind. I didn't know Neil Newborn was in Baldur's Gate 3.
Let's go.
Not until... Well, no, I didn't know he was in Xenoblade as Xeon.
Run like the wind.
You know what I mean.
Got company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off!
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Delamil.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Clive.
Wyvern.
Oh.
Glad to make your acquaintance.
Oh, he had to go with that name.
Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your
He had to go with that
Redeem here
name?
tells me you wished for an
Back in his
audience.
soldier days?
Is
when
that
his
all?
mama made
A
him
few
a
moments of
soldier
your
and no
time should
longer
suffice,
his
yes.
son? That bitch
You're a
queen?
peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Excuse me?
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far
Is it
beyond
what I think it
the
is?
Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners they believe.
Is it?
No combat should
Is it what I
ever
think it
exceed
is?
a single strike.
Is it
and
what I
hone
think
their
it is?
blades to
Please,
such
please,
perfection
please.
that none ever. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke, there's a brutal sort of.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Chat, don't say anything.
Fine question.
I need to see if it is.
Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them
Whetstones.
ranging from the... But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary, a mineral quite foreign.
Shut up and tell
to
me
this
if
great
it's it
realm
of what
of
it is!
And that. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards.
Is it what I think it
The
is?
very stone of which I spoke. Far rarer among collect and a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship.
So it is.
Blah, 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 blah.
I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous.
There are many other collectors out there.
Too many to count, and is a perennial thorn in my side.
Excuse me.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again.
Please.
Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Coming, my lordship.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
If all of us can...
Fuck.
We were to work together in defending Delamil. I foresee good things for this town.
Especially with
That's
Blue Ball
Neil.
leading us. I say,
Blackthorn, please.
Sorry for the wait. But hopefully you'll agree.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did better than that.
Take the damn rock and forge it, sir!
Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in...
Is it what I think it is?
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you have good luck on the battlefield. You're second.
Even so, is there...
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could, but there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it. If swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly. Nah, No point trying to... But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, and what's finer
I
than
don't
fallen
care!
masonry, eh?
Is it the
Oh,
sword
just
that I
imagine
think
it.
I know that
Good
it
Valastian
is?
steel with an edge. I won't make a copy now.
Oh, I'm sure the curse break just... Don't put...
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, I owe you one. August 2. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
You'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. So you come and find me when you've got the materials.
All right. I will.
Fuck. I thought it was... Oh. Oh, Excalibur. Okay. I fucking thought it was the Buster Sword. My dumbass thought wrong.
What do I owe the honor? So, what'll it be? Not bad, if I do say so myself. No scratches, right? Anything else?
I legit thought he was like gonna craft the Buster Sword, but I thought wrong.
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tomes of plenty to guide you in your search.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi. What will happen?
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with a cat?
Alright, Moogle, let's try this again. Let's do good old Mr. Google. I found it.
Let's go.
Onwards, Ambrosia!
Run like the wind. I can walk from here.
Come on out! Nope, you're probably not here then. There you are.
What we have here? Greetings, Your Majesty. Nice try. Too slow.
Alright, level up.
Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash. This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more. That should do it. If it won't, it needs more than this.
Cole said it was an army of Akashic. What will happen?
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with Akashic and the valleys are full of ether?
I'm still in shock that... See, I knew... I forgot his name though, but I didn't...
If Amber and the Lazarus had gone,
I didn't know Neil Newborn
Everyone
do you
was
think this
in,
ship will
I
ever
knew
sail?
he had my friend told me he had the same voice actor as
We've had no word from
someone
Canva
from
for days. Please tell me Minnie's all right.
Resident
Right
Evil
there,
Village,
Sid.
but
How's that hunt for the bomb
I
ash
didn't know
going?
it was that
I have it
Neil
here.
Newborn that one, or Astarion, I think that's his name in Baldur's Gate 3.
That's
Yeah.
the stuff. And plenty of it, too.
I'm tempted to play. I want to play Baldur's Gate 3 so bad, but I'm waiting until if I ever
Right
get it on
then.
sale and
Let's get this
cross-play.
contraption up and running.
I probably would get it for my PC just so. Because if I were to buy it on PlayStation, I'd have to have a subscription towards that, and
There we. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
I just don't know if I want to play
no
Baldur's
need.
Gate on 3 on
The good it will
stream.
do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours?
What kind of magic?
The magic!
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. Ah, I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me. I'll only be a mo. Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff over. And I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
Yay! My inventory increased. Nice. All right. Let's do some of these out of the. Let's do some side quests out of the hideaway.
Opportunity beckons. Who among you is bold enough to heed her call? Is that blade for hire, perchance? Because I have a mind to make...
Figuratively, I hope.
Well, yes and no. A passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade, that an elder Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of Corava. Dread Evis are aggressive beasts. Compelled as they are to acts of violence, few survive to maturity, but those that do develop a hide of phenomenal value.
A hide you want to sell?
Eventually, yes. Though I would have it tanned first that it might be crafted into marvels the likes of which the world has never seen. Dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed. But the worked hide of a well-aged beast... Now, that would fetch such coin that Gilbert himself might weep with envy. Bring me that beast's skin.
All right. I'll hunt your Evis.
Of course you will. When one lives in such troubled times, it is a fool who lets opportunity slip his grasp. Leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west. Once you reach the checkpoint at Tovany, I eagerly await your safe...
The free cities and the sea.
Ambrosia!
Come on. Run like the wind.
while I'm at it. La 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 la.
Old he may be, but it looks like there's still plenty of fighting yet.
Totally was not bringing out my inner Cleo while using the fire. That was scary.
This thing reeks. The sooner it's...
I didn't need ambrosia.
Here's your hide.
I worried you might never return. Oh, as supple as a maiden's cheek. Clearly, my trust in you was not misplaced. Join me as my honored partner. With my means and your might, we shall be as wealthy as the merchant kings of Zemeckis.
I don't plan on making a habit of this. I'm busy enough.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to beg. Do not allow me to keep you from being about your business. Here, for the hide.
Alrighty.
Beneath the flood, yes.
How are those new boots treating you?
They're fantastic. You there! Finally. No one was paying me the slightest heed.
Is something wrong?
At the university, the students would hang on my every word. Sadly, this far from home,
I'm just a vagrant greybeard.
The university? You're a scholar.
He's a scholar?
A specialist in ancient cultures. The most accomplished. In my heyday, no obstacle could have kept me from my studies. Yet here I am, a wizened windbag, bested by the many steps of Tabor. The answers I seek lying just beyond my enfeebled reach. Would you do an old man a kindness and brave the stairs in my...
Sure.
Climb the stairs.
And memorize a few inscriptions for me, assuming you know. Some courteous soul is rumored to have carved clues to Tabor's rich history into stones dotted about the village. 3 of them, to be precise. 1 each to the north, south, and east. I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle I've been pondering for some time. Namely, the otherwise undocumented origins of Tabor's unique people. People quite unlike those of neighboring lands.
I can't promise I'll remember everything perfectly.
Remember what you can.
How are those new boots treating you?
They're fantastic. Soft as phoenix down, but tough as boiled bone.
Beneath the flood, yes.
Here's the scraps you were after. Thanks. Can't do without leather.
Thank you for the deal, egg, mister. Mummy made a pottage from it.
Sounds delicious. Perhaps you'll invite me round to try it next time.
Let's see.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor.
Alright.
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder?
Not a scratch on them.
So it's these stones to Canva, and the rest of the boxes to Dalaman.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals. I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read.
Well, scholarly sorts like him always are, aren't they?
How are those new boots treating you?
They're fantastic.
The engravings were in good repair, considering their age.
Oh, would that I could have seen for myself. Come, don't tease me now. Let's start with the
God damn.
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor.
I knew.
Sacred
I had to
hold thy
memorize
noble
it.
blood
I
till ends
just
the
can't.
mother's
I don't know
labour.
directions well.
pretty sure
I don't
that
know
was
north,
it.
south, east, west.
Fascinating. It would seem the but whatever could have driven the Guardians, the engraving.
Golden Plains.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, or I think that was it, at least.
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor its guardian roots could never account for. This is proving
Shit.
Children of the hunters.
If I got this right,
now
I
tillers
will be
of
shocked.
the land. That's all three.
And so, we add 3 engravings. One for each of the 3 peoples to have settled Tabor in ancient times. Guardians of the Mother Crystal, wanderers from across the plains, and last but certainly not least, hunters turned farmers.
What the fuck? How did I get that right?
Little
I know I
wonder
read it,
was
but
so
I thought
difficult to trace the roots of Tabor's culture.
I was doubting
Those
myself.
roots reached down through 3 distinct traditions. Nonetheless, one cannot help but wonder why this fact is not better known among scholars, given that the stones stand here for all to see.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
Ha! Too many by
Oh, you're
far.
too tired? Okay.
Here, and thank you.
How? Those new it's treating you.
They're fantastic. Soft as phoenix down, but tough as boiled bow.
I have not saved.
Beneath the flood, yes.
Good girl.
Yeah.
That's better. You deserve a rest.
Uh-oh.
You're injured. What happened here? Where are your comrades?
Ether flood. Up ahead. It swallowed our camp while we slept. My own men did this. Turned.
Top 10 anime
every
betrayal
last
stale.
one of them. There's a village not far from here. Tabor. The people were kind to us. It's only a matter of time before they won't stand a chance. We can't let those monsters reach the...
Oh no! Don't die!
I'll go. You catch your breath.
Please don't die!
Thank you. Our encampment is up ahead. Just off the track. They must not reach Tabor. Forgive me.
Huh?
Lord Kuka.
Excuse me?
Rest well, soldier.
He was one of Kupka's men?
said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Good. I got here in time.
Alright.
Is someone there? Please, I can't move my leg.
Alright, bro, where are you? Oh, there you are.
You're with the battalion?
I am. I heard the fighting. Are the others?
Taken care of. One of your brothers in arms told me what happened and asked for help.
Another survivor? Where is he? Tell me.
His wounds were too deep.
He was right to send you. Those things you slew are no longer my brothers. Tabor is safe thanks to you. Here, you've earned it. You seem familiar. Have we met?
Oh, no, no,
You must
no,
have
no.
me confused with someone else.
Not familiar at all.
That scar.
Son of a whore. You're Sid. I was there in Cosnis when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And I killed him.
What of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
I'm gonna spare you.
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What would you know of oaths?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance to keep yours.
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some
Man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Leave!
Alright, I'm leaving, bitch.
I will find you, Sid. Someday.
bandits may be no more, but look what they've left us with.
Gone, just like that.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short one pair of hands. Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss. Please, will you see if you can find him?
I'll see what I can do. Do you know where he might have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his hut.
All right. Then that's where I'll start.
Mummy, are the bad men going to come back?
The gentlemen of the town guard are a strapping bunch.
Perhaps.
Alright, man. Quit being a hippie and get to work.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? Certainly not a baker. Master must have ruled the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the Fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the Mother Crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin, but I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am.
Aww.
She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. Oh, I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
That line he said, that felt a little itty bitty disturbing. Just a tad. That was a tad disturbing yet out of context. Remember the good times, yeah.
Try to remember the good times. Do that, and the Mother Crystal will be with you no matter where you are.
Even in the bakery. What a fool I've been. Thank you, my friend, thank you. You've opened my eyes. I have to get back there right away. Farewell!
Wait. Suppose you won't be needing an escort then.
The bandits may be no more, but look what they've left us with.
Ah, there you are. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damned...
Master, it's ready. Behold the
Ooh,
Drake's
that looks
Barn.
good.
A truly unique creation.
That looks really
I
good.
dare say it is.
Just look at it. Her steepled peaks, her fulsome spurs. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but
What's the Fang without her crate? And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt! Master, I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something. Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it. Now, Dusan, I know you're...
Mummy, are the bad men good?
Oh, God!
Come back.
What I get?
The gentleman of the town. Goddess Rackenthumb.
Everything I've worked for. All those years of toil.
Are you all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need.
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you. Don't...
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. These baths are all my livelihood, my very life.
Ready, go?
Yeah! What the hell are those things?
By the flames. That explains the heat.
Gas bombs! I get that! That's funny!
You're finished!
So I'm probably gonna go for about 30 minutes, and then I'll try to do some of the side quests.
Let's cool things down a bit.
Off stream.
Let's
just
hope it's
so
enough to keep the baths from boiling.
we can pick back up on the story tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow. Tomorrow, Monday. No, tomorrow I'm streaming more Goodbye Volcano High to make up for yesterday's incident. I will post the stream schedule a little bit as soon as I wake up tomorrow, a little early, since I normally post my schedules on Sunday, but yeah. I'm sorry, Ambrosia.
There he is. I was hoping we'd be... The baths grow more bare...
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this.
Not what I expected, that's...
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
The gentlemen of the town guard are extracting from.
Now, Dusan, I know you're keen, but...
Dalamil's saved. I've never even forged a Perhaps Forge Master Luke.
I wouldn't put it past.
Oh, wait. Are you Clive?
Yeah.
Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luba's soon-to-be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was the...
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been. And that Lubor...
I'd be a fool.
So...
Good question. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to? There's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools. All right. I think we have a plan. I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I'd better get to it.
Now, Dusan, I know you're keen.
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
Yeah.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp.
What's going on with my
sense.
mic?
But do you have to use the good salt? Leave some for the rest of us.
Sorry, Master. I'll go and get some more later.
I wonder if it's through my AC or something.
Mummy,
Oh, it might be through my PC fan, probably. I don't like it like that. I'm moving it. Gonna have to turn it down just a bit.
are the bad men going to come back?
So if I'm too low, sorry about this.
Perhaps. But the gentlemen of the League of Merchants have deeper pockets.
Probably turn down the game audio just a bit on desktop.
Now, Dusan, I know you're keen, but...
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Sorry.
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
The gentlemen of the town guard are strapping gum. Perhaps.
Now, Dusan, I know you're keen, but...
So, you learn anything useful?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark, but that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them. No. We must be missing something.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making...
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like them.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But its hard trouble is, it's either durable, or it's meaning someone is gonna be disappointed.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But a merchant, a favorite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two. Dalimil's saved. And with our steel.
You fought very bravely.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia. Time to fight.
Nope.
Straight home now. Good girl. Faster! Thanks, girl. Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but...
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like they're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But
And it's beyond my skill.
Unique to Ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalimil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it?
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron, but he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife.
if it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalimil to get at her mineral deposits. And if you know the trick...
Bloody hell! That must be it!
Interesting.
I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
The limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if the...
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in...
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly. So, do you crush it up?
If all of us continue to work together...
The bandits may be no more, but look what they've left us with.
Mummy, are the bad men going to come back?
The gentlemen of the town guard are striking function. Perhaps.
rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Sava needs.
What a mess.
You fought very well.
You would have all been there to pick us up if we found
Oh, there you are.
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
There you go.
You are one of the good ones, you know that.
You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that.
Now, time to see if limestone is the secret.
Only one way to find out. Well, I'll be.
That'll do her. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalamil.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubel.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubel.
Let's take a look. First things first, Sava, do you...
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but... And it's heavy. Heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and it looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? Dalamil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava. Know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is... I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. What would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalamil had nothing to do with limestone, or meaning I had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a...
And when I do, I'll
Good. Alright, I think this is probably where I'm gonna stop for the night, because... Yeah, I'll keep going after I wrap up on the stream. Just so we can get back on the story very soon. Sorry we didn't get to much story of the game tonight. I thought I was gonna try to access DLC stuff, but it looks like I've got to do more quests and everything, and so yeah. So I'm just gonna do some of the quests as much as I can until next time I stream it, but I'm gonna go ahead and call it for today. But thank you everybody who stopped by. Grace and Francis, thank you for modding. Tomorrow afternoon at 1, it's gonna be the postponed stream of Goodbye Volcano High since of last night's incident stream of issues and everything, I'm still gonna stream that tomorrow afternoon at around 1. And then next week, I know Genshin 4.3 drops next week, but I'm gonna hold that off for the next week because I want to keep playing more 16 at least before Christmas and see how far we go. So I'm gonna try the best I can to do as much side quests as I can before next time I stream it, and I'm gonna do the best I can. So y'all, I'll try my darndest, but I'm going to post the stream schedule in the morning. So yeah, but nonetheless, you have a great rest of your night. See you guys tomorrow afternoon for more Good Bible Gano High. Stay safe, stay hydrated, spread love. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.